Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who teach and do well and taught me the truth out of the Bible and amongst other things. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered to all four corners of the earth, my fellow laborers who push in this work and word in truth and sincerity all across the globe. Shalom, this is your brother Talmayat from the JMS Holland branch, coming back at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai Khan. So, this is an article from the People's Voice TV, and I was like, hey, I want to do a lesson about this because to show you the cunningness and slickness, if it is a word, cunningness, but how cunning Esau is, how slick he is, with words. And that's why I don't know how I'm gonna call this lesson, but I think in the line of that's why you don't call yourself black, something like that, in that line, because I'm gonna show you. You see, so this is happening in the UK. Police told not to use racist terms like black sheep and blacklisted, but you still calling Jake, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but especially the Southern type, you still a tribe, Salakia, a little bit excited, but you still call the Southern tribe, you call them black, you see? Because you know that is a negative word, man. You know that when it stands for black, that is negative. So here you see that this devil is really, his whole tongue is full upon himself, and we're gonna get that too. But you see what he's saying. So police in the UK have been told not to use racist term like black sheep, black. That's why if you said I'm a proud black man, you are really, is a derogatory word, man. And a lot of our people don't understand it. When you say it to them, they say, you're talking nonsense. Like they are not white neither, man. You see? Because they created this social construct just to put you in a negative light and their self in a so-called good, so-called, but in a good light, So police in the UK have been told not to use racist terms like black sheep and blacklisted because they may cause offense. You see? So then why you call a race of people black? And we clearly we are not black, because black is a void of light, man. Matter of fact, let me go over there, bear with this, and we went a couple of times over there, but for edification's sake, the etymology, the word black. Here you see black, dark, blah blah blah. But let me go to straight to the point. You see, black was used of dark-skinned people in Old English, of coffee with nothing added, attested by 1796. The meaning fierce, terrible, wicked, dark. Let me mind you, dark-skinned people. Terrible, wicked is from late 14th century. The figurative senses often come from the notion of without light. So you are without light, a void of light, moral or spiritual. So to call yourself black, that is the derogative word, man. You see, that they put on you. So if you call yourself that you are black people, that means this, all the above what I'm reading, man. You see, Latin, nigger, and some say Niger, but like Elder Malcolm said, it is really nigger, had many of the same figurative senses: gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, malicious. So if you call yourself black people, that means you are all that, man. You see? And I have to say, a lot of you Israelites are behaving yourself as black, malicious, wicked. But words also, if you put it on somebody, people are going to behave also like that word. You see, black people, black. You see, the metaphoric use of the Greek word malas, however, tended to reflect to the notion of shrouded in darkness, overcast. In English, it has been the color of sin. You see, and sorrow, at least since 1300th century, the sense of with dark purposes, malignant, emerged from 1580s in black art necromancy. So you are associated, if you are call yourself black, you are associated with death. You see, and that's why black culture is a dead culture. Jake is killing each other, you know. You saw, and then you are a black people, man. You see, it is also the sense in black magic, and these are all these enchantments of Esau Edom that he is using, you know, to put upon you. You see? So now you're acting like black, a void of light, necromancy, death, witchcraft, killing each other, be always unlucky because everything what happened with you. And that is that stigma that these devils are putting upon you, man. You see? So calling yourself black is a very derogative word, and they say it over here, man. So that you can see that this is the devil, man. Because in 1680, matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Bear with me. First, when I'm gonna go over that, I want to pull out the scripture about these devils, man. Wait. This is the book of Job, chapter 15 and verse 6. Thine own mouth condemned thee, and not I. Yeah, thine own lips testify against thee. You see? So this is you, you know, what we was reading over here. This is you really saying that, hey, the word black is negative, man. And still you call a whole race of people, and especially the Israelites, you call them black people. You see? You call them black, and you said now that you don't say it because it can cause offenses, because you devils are slick. You know what you are doing, you know, but still calling a race of people black. Meanwhile, you said like don't say black sheep or blacklisted, because you know the negative that black is negative, man. You see, but let me go to a quick video real quick. I have it on my channel. Bear with me. So let me get it real quick. So you see it here. The term white people was invented in the year 1681. So is the term black people. You see, so it is a social construct, man. So let me show you real quick. Yeah, let me go straight to the selector for this. Yeah, so you see it, man. This is Psalms chapter 64 and verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And that is basically what's happening now, man, because all these lies, you know, the stronghold, the gross darkness, the veil that the covering casts that these devil hold upon the people, you know, it doesn't work anymore, man. And especially the prophets, because we are the one that constantly are exposing these things, you know. Of course, you have these truthers and other people, because what the Lord's Spirit will be upon all people, you know, and they're gonna prophesy and doing things just for prophecy's sake, man. But these things, they don't make bare, you know, because the word black and white are are really social constructs, man. It is invented by these devils, man. So let me play this video. It's a real short video, so let me play it, man.
White people did not exist before 1681. Again, white people did not exist on planet Earth until 1681. Number two, any claim that this group called white people, any claim that that group is rooted in biology or derived.
And Salakia, yeah, you saw Genesis, let me go back to it. Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Yeah, because why? He is not white, man. He is red. Really, if his blood is showing through his skin, man, translucent. That's why he was described only in like the only one in Genesis, man. Jacob wasn't described because why? All the nations had pigmentation, man, except of Esau, man. You see. And he came out like a hairy garment. Doesn't mean he had hair all over his body. No, like a hairy garment. You see. And back in the days, you had these, these red dyed garments, these hairy garments, and they was dyed red, and his skin was like that, like, hey man, red. You see, Edom, red, Asashwa, wasted away is he in the Hebrew, So, but that is another lesson, But let me go back to it.
Number two, any claim that
and this is Jacqueline Betaloras, she's a scholar, a professor, and she explained it, man. You see, in before everybody, all the nations was called by their, all the nations was called by their really. Back in the days by their biblical names, identity, man. Of course, later on they changed, landmarks and everything. So, and especially when Edom came in power, he renamed everything, man. You see. But Salakia, man, I don't gonna rattle anymore, of ramble anymore. Let me play this, man.
Group called white people. Any claim that that group is rooted in biology or derived from genes or biology, or is innate, or is from nature, is a lie.
Yeah, man. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that is Esau, man, the son of perdition, man. You see, the son of destruction, man. You see, because he is the wicked, man. He's created by Yahweh Shem Yashai, man. The Lord created the wicked for the day of evil, man, and they are the wicked that are created. And we had to fall, the saints, the Israelites, we had to fall off first, You see. But now we enter in these days, man, that this devil is being exposed through all these things that we are seeing. He's being exposed, so you see, by the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see? So let me play it further.
Third and final point. As a matter of foundational law, actually, let me say it this way. White supremacy has been embedded in the United States of America from its founding as a matter of law.
That's true. You see? And that's why this devil is made bare, man. All these lies, that he's perpetrated the whole time, it's now made bare, man. You see? All the things, even about social constructs, he's hiding for the fact that that they are the Edomites, the race Edomites. And I was yesterday watching a video of the beloved brother from, I think he's from Charlotte camp, the elder from the Charlotte camp, about the rabbis, also calling, America, and you are the Edomites, they call you Esau, but, you have to pick out the meat from the bones, because they really think that they're Jacob, but they aren't. You see, they are in a delusion that they are that they are the real people of the Bible, man. Jacob, they are the Israelites, you see. But you see it over here, man. Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and he is not. Yeah, man. And that's why the Lord is making him bare right now, man. You see? and all the secrets, all everything what he's saying, and at these NGO clubs and the Club of Rome and the Bilderberg, the WEF, everywhere, he's being exposed. So this devil has to come now with full force. You see, because he's made bare, and that's why he tried to act like he's down with you, and he want to restore the goods of Jake. Matter of fact, let me go over there, bear. Uh, if I'm correct, it's the Job 20. Uh, Khan. This is Job 20, chapter. This is Job 10, 20, verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. You see? Uh, the children will beg from the poor for they must give back their stolen riches. Yeah, but really, they try to really restore our, they acting like they want to restore, and have compassion for us. Let me say it like that, Salakia. That was not the real good scripture, but hey, this is what they basically try to do to, yeah, don't say the words like black sheep, blacklisted, everything with black, but still you call the whole race you call black. You see? So you Edomites are done. You true, man. All these things that you're saying is full holy lies, man. You see? So let me get this scripture real quick. This is the book of Psalms. You see, because you have a hidden agenda behind all these things that you're doing, man. And a lot of people, and especially our people, Salakia, are eating up these words, man. They be like, "Oh, Esau is really has compassion for us, man," but he doesn't, man. This is Psalms chapter 55, at verse. Let me go to the point. At verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yeah, man. And this devil always said, hey, he's talk so sweet, and it's be like, oh, I have really compassion for these people, don't use racist terms like black sheep and blacklisted. But meanwhile, you're still calling us black, and still targeting our people, with black, put the black Hebrew Israelites, because you know what you're doing. Because why? You're the devil the Bible speaks of, man, the son of perdition, man. You see? Hey, so like for that, you see? Because that is basically really what it is, man, with you, man. So let me read a little bit of this, and to add a little bit onto it, But you have war in your heart, and that is the way you have that war in your heart, to put that negative stigma on our people, man, to use that black behind it, because you know what it does to the mind of the people. Because why? Your inward thought is deep. You search out iniquities. You are dealing with witchcraft, man. And you know it, man, because words are you casting spells with the words that you are using, and you know that, because you're the devil. You research it. You're a warlock. You see, police in Hertfordshire, Cambridgeshire, Bedfordshire have created the diversity. These are all buzzwords, because they try to lump Jake with BLM, Black Lives Matter, all these madness, so that the other Edomites, they going crazy. You see these never, because that is what it is, and it is sponsored by whom? George Soros, these elites, because they ain't doing this on purpose, man. Really, to persecute you later, man. You see what's happened now with Trump in office, now they're feeling emboldened, these so-called Edomite supremacists, These are these buzzwords: diversity, you see, equality and inclusion, and this goes into the alphabetics, and everybody is one, and that stirs up anger in these Edomites, man. You see, these right-winged Edomites, you see, and inclusion reference guide for their officers and staffs. You see, that is their whole program. They don't care about you, man. This is only what they are doing, to steer that hate, really, man. You see, Festus Akinbosoye, who is UK's first black police and crime commissioner, PCC, and former PCC for Bedfordshire Constabulary, called the guidance utterly mad. You see, he also sees it's like, hey, he know that, hey, this is what they are doing, man. Esau is slick. He's the devil. He questions why the term whitewashing had not singled been out for criticism, but the terms blacklisted, black sheep, and black mark were. Of course, because this is the devil. He ain't gonna stop to call you black people. You see? The Mail Online reports the 9-page documents, which was published online last year and reported last night by The Telegraph, also stated that black mark was no longer deemed acceptable as part of expression that use black in a negative way. Yeah, but it isn't. We just was reading it in the etymology, man. Especially for black people, it is negative. You cannot call yourself like that, man. You see, you cannot call yourself that you are black, man. You see? So, and if you want to still call yourself like that, hey, man, then probably you're a black man, and the Lord is going to, that's why, destroy 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, man, and Latinos and Native Americans, man, who still, don't want to take heed to the words of the prophets, man. You see? Alongside these words, the guide called on officers to use gender neutral language such as pregnant person rather than pregnant woman, while it advise against using Christian-centric language such as faith. You see, and this goes also that they want to X out, the Bible and all the Bible speech, everything that comes out the Bible to slowly but surely try to ban all these things, man. You see. But you see, that is Esau, man. And the reference resource for staff and officers handout said gender is a social construct relating to behaviors and attributes. There is a wider range of gender identities than just male and female, it added, you see? And Trump just said that it is over in the UK. They still try to push this narrative and this agenda. But in in America, Trump be like, there are only two genders, and that had me cracking up, So, yeah, this is very funny. And you see a lot of division, of course, they are that bipartisan system, these two horns of a lamb, but he spake as a dragon, that goes in the Republicans and the Democrats, but they are all they're all part of the same thing, man. You see? The guide covers concepts such as racial microaggression and white fragility, which is defined as a state in which some white people are unable to cope with or process the information they receive about racism. Yeah, man. So this is a hot mess, man. But Esau is made bare, and all these lies and propaganda and agendas that he tried to push, people are onto it, man. So Esau, stop it, man. Get some help. And you're going to get help from Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, but in the form of destruction, man. You see? But let me go to a few scriptures to close out, man. Let me go over here. This is the book of, I'm going to stay in the book of Psalms 36. Salakia. The word of it, and verse 3, the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He had left off to be wise and to do good. Yeah, man, and that is exactly this devil, man. You see? Yeah, and let me read it in the NLT also. Everything they say is crooked and deceitful, and that is what it is, man. Everything what this devil is saying is crooked and deceitful, man. You see? To say that, hey, we don't use blacklisted and black mark, but you still call a whole race black. So that is deceitful, man. That is what you are, man. That is what you devils are, man. Deceitful, man. You see, they cannot see how wicked. Salakia, verse 3. Salakia. They refuse to act wisely or to do good. Yeah, because that is not in the nature. Can an leper change his spot? Can an Ethiopian change his skin? No, they cannot do it because this is in the nature. The Lord created them to be wicked, man. You see, and in all their doings there is no wisdom, man. You see, So yeah, man. Let me get over here. That's why you cannot trust these devils, man. You always need to beware. And some jakes, you be like, oh, they mean it. What you hate me? You see, they don't want to use the word black anymore, but still calling you black people. You still don't get it, man. This is the book of Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never, no, you can't do it now because they said, hey, they want to, blacklist it. They want to put all these words away. Inclusive, they want to be inclusive. They really like us. No, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Because that is all deceit. Behind all these things that he's pushing is always deceit with this devil, man. So you need to watch out, man. Though he humble himself, and how he humbles himself, don't. It is offensive to say blacklisted. It is offensive to say these words, because you're gonna hurt black people. You see, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, there is always gonna be wickedness with the devil like that, because why? He's created to be the wicked, man. He's the son of perdition, man. He always gonna be evil, man. Even though he humble himself, act like he is all there for you, he really means it. No, man, this devil, if you gonna look good, the wickedness and evilness is always gonna cleave and stick onto him, because that is how he is, man. You cannot change him, man. You see? So yeah, man. Let me go also over here. That's why you need to take good heed, man, when you're dealing with this devil, man. Always, look how he speak. These layers, you need to peel off these layers, because his words are smooth like butter. He always coming, yeah, but you need to understand, really look beyond everything, man, with this devil, man. Don't take it like, oh man, this devil, no, man, he means good, man, he means well, man. Nah, man. You see, Proverbs chapter 23. So like 23. Now let me get it here in the blue letter. So like Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, and heart is goes in the Hebrew word mind, because it is his mind, so is he. Eat and drink, said he unto thee, but his heart is not with thee. Yeah, he be like, hey man, I'm rich, he eat and drink, but he think, man, hey man, choke on it, he really doesn't, he doesn't mean well, man, this devil, man. He never means what he's saying, man. That is basically the whole point, man. You see, that is this devil, man. So, and hey, man, hey, we are not ignorant of all these things that this devil is pushing, man. You see? So let me finish off with this one. Because this is part of all his devices, because there's his agenda behind this, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan, Esau, Edom, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Yeah, we are not ignorant of all these devices, all these sweet words, all these things, his legislations and things that he's pushing, so-called for inclusive, that everybody need to be inclusive, but still calling you black, and it's devices, man. He doesn't mean it with you. He's still your enemy. The Lord created him to be like that. He's that he's that part of lump of clay of unrighteousness, man. You see, and the Israelites are the righteous one, man. So don't trust this devil, man. You see, never trust your enemy, man. So we are not ignorant of his devices, man. We're not ignorant of his schemes, man. All these plots and things that he tried to put on, man. So yeah, man. Don't trust this devil, man. You see? blacklisted. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna close out, man. Hey, with that, I want to give the highest honor, glory, and all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.